folks, once again, welcome back to Ruth's Gourmet Kitchen. Hope you guys are all having a wonderful summer. Anyway, today I'm going to show you guys how we are going to make some really delicious grouper. There are different ways of doing different kinds of fish, but today I'm doing grouper and I'm going to show you how to make it in coconut, fresh coconut milk. And I wanted to show you guys that I actually used the fresh coconut. I grated the fresh coconut and I strained it, and I got the really thick cream, which is gonna make this grouper delicious. I saved just a little bit here. I skimmed it out actually. I skimmed this one out of this what I strained previously, but I'm gonna keep this to use when I'm making my sauce for this group of fish after it's done. So what I've done, guys, it was simple. I obviously washed my fish in salt as usual and a little bit of lime. This is what I use for this fish. And as you can see, I tapped it dry, because when you are going to fry fish, and I left the skin on because I'm looking for that really nice golden brown crispy outside, so I left the skin on for this one. I had the guy in this fish market make it into a salmon steak for me, into a grouper steak. So I dry, because if you don't dry your fish when you're going to fry it first, you're just going to steam. So you have to dry it and make sure it's really dry, so you're going to get it steaming. It's going to fry. You're going to get that really crisp outside. So now all I'm going to do is this. You know, I didn't put any salt on this before prior, because grouper is a technical kind of fish, so you don't want to put a lot of salt on that. So it's just going to be a little bit of salt I'm putting just on the top, because I'm going to put all the other flavors I'm going to use. It's going to complement it, okay? So just a little bit of black pepper on each side. And I have all these beautiful vegetables here that I'm going to use today. I have garlic, onions, basil, fresh basil, and I have the pimento pepper. And guys, I left the seed because that will give my sauce a really nice flavor. I have some red and green peppers, and I have 1 tomato. I have green onions for garnishing, some cilantro, some fresh parsley, and of course these are all for garnishing here. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take this to the stove and start browning them. But this I'm also going to take to the stove to make it into to saute it. And I'm going to saute this, but what I'm going to do with it after is put it in the blender and blend it and get that nice, really puree texture. And then I'm going to put that in a pot with the coconut milk. And after the fish is all done, you're going to put in the sauce and let it simmer. But I'm not going to do all of that without you guys seeing. So let's go to the stove right now. And I have my stove on, heating my pan, because I want to get this really nicely browned underneath. So I started my stove. So now I'm going to put it on the side with the skin first, so it's going to be nicely browned. And you can hear the pot is nice and hot, and it's dry because there's no water. So of course it's going to fry properly and not steam, like I told you previously. Okay? So make sure you have enough space in your pot, so they get me enough space to fry properly. So we're going to leave this to fry. Very nicely brown on the bottom. You want that crispy texture on the outside, but yet you want it very moist on the inside. So I'm going to turn my stove down on like a medium low, so it's going to take its time. It's not going to rush. And in this pot here, I'm just going to simmer the vegetables while I'm just trying to use my time wisely. So I'm going to just let this simmer in here. And when it's done, folks, I am not going to come back. I'm just going to put it in the blender and make it into a puree. But I'm going to come back and show you guys the next step, what I'm going to do. So you guys won't be missing anything much. All I'm doing is just making it into a nice saute. and then puree it. I'm going to come back and show you. I'll see you guys in a minute. Okay, sit tight. Folks, I'm back, and this is what I've been looking for. So when you guys are going to do you guys fish, this is what I want you all to look for. This nice consistency of the golden brown on the outside of the fish. But if you can look here, you can see it's still not too brown there, so it's really soft and moist on the inside. And this fish is very, very tender, so we don't want to have it too dry. So you guys didn't miss anything. All that you guys missed was me blending the vegetables I had in the other pot. But I told you guys I was going to do that, so it's not a biggie. And now what are we going to do? We are going to make this really nice sauce for this. So I'm going to use the same oil that I fried everything in, and we are going to start by putting in the coconut cream that we told you, fresh coconut cream. And you want to use everything up because it's going to make that fish delicious. And you just stir it, and then you're going to add the vegetables. It smells so good, guys. All that onions and garlic and herbs in here, it smells delicious. And now you can turn your stove up a little bit higher, and we are going to let this just boil for a little bit. It's basically done because what happened, the vegetables are all cooked and blended. You taste to make sure. Guys, if you want to taste the flavor of the coconut milk with all the veggies in here, it's beautiful. So now all you're going to do, I'm just going to put a little bit of herbs in here and let that go. And I'm just going to take, I don't want to make this too soft, so I'm just going to take the fish and just lay it in there. But we are going to turn it from this side, just like that. And we are just going to put, and I'm putting a little bit of hot pepper in there, just for flavor. You don't have to. And I should let you guys know, if you guys don't love grating coconut, use the blender. But the fresh juice from the coconut milk is much better with this. So try to use the fresh coconut. But if you don't have it and you have the tin, well, you have to make do. You're just going to drop this in there. And we're just going to drop a little bit of herbs in here just to make sure that we flavor this up. And I'm going to cover this down for a few minutes. Let it just simmer for a while, and we'll be back to plate this beautiful dish in a few minutes. Give me 10 minutes, okay? Guys, I am all finito. This sauce tastes delicioso. Guys, oh my god, this is amazing. We are going to plate this. Let's do a presentation. We are going to plate our fish. Guys, I want you guys to try this at home. It is so delicious. Oh my god. So now we are going to place our fish. Oops, I'm making a mess here. Right in the middle of the plate like this. On the gravy. I'm going to take the other piece. Drill it. Just rest it right on the side like that. Guys, I am going to serve this today with a little mashed potatoes that I made. You can serve this with whatever you like, but I'm going to have a little mashed potatoes to the side. I think it's going to go very, very good together. A little mashed potatoes or a little bit of rice. But I preferred mashed potatoes. So we're going to do the mashed potatoes. And we are going to just put a little carrot next to that, like a little veggies, just right here. Folks, this is it. I am finished. And now we are going to just do a little garnishing. And there we got it. There you have it, folks. I'm all done. Look at this beautiful fish. Please try this at home, folks. I hope you guys enjoy this dish today, because I tell you, it's delicious. You can try it at home and share it with your friends. Folks, don't forget to give Ruth's Gourmet Kitchen a thumbs up. Please comment and share with your friends the goodness of Ruth's Gourmet Kitchen. Let's grow together and build this family of Ruth's Gourmet Kitchen. And don't forget to press that red button. It's called the notification button. So whenever I post, everything will come to you right away. Okay guys, take care. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna get done in this and start eating.